and welcome to the latest episode in our video diary journey. I'm Henry Higgins, and it's fair to say that it's been a trying week for everyone. That's quite the understatement, really. Protests continue to go on worldwide. Donald Trump continues to say the most stupid things possible at the most inopportune times, to the point that I believe he must be trolling at this point. There's no way anyone, not even him, could have that little amount of self-awareness. His whole family has been at it as well. But for those fighting the good fight, continue to do so. Hopefully we will get some real change in this situation. I can remember, and again, being in the UK, we're on the peripherals of it. But I can remember when Eric Garner situation and it built some steam and then it died off, as things do. People get exhausted. I can't see it happening this time. There's so much anger that's been building ever since Trump came into office, really. There's been so much anger, fear, and just heartbreak, sadness building. That has been going on and on and on. The catalyst for this, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, everyone, and the continued police brutality that are being captured on film, and then the police are just lying their arses off. They shoved a 75-year-old man to the ground, and then before they knew it had been filmed, said he tripped. Then when they realised it had been filmed, they changed their story. I don't see this one petering out like the ones before, and it's our job to make sure that it doesn't. And again, I'm saying this as a white guy in the UK. I am on the outside looking in. I am on the periphery, but I'm doing what I can. I can't attend any of the protests because most of them are in America or the bigger cities in the UK. But I can spread the word online and continue to spread the word of others online, and that's how I'm fighting this fight. You fight it however you wish to fight it, whether that's attending the protests and keeping yourself safe, whether that's petitioning, whether it's spreading the word online, showing what's actually going on rather than the right-wing media twisting things as they normally do, and not letting people be going unaccountable for their actions. I thank every single one of you. I pray for every single one of you to stay safe, and this fight continues, and it will continue until real change takes place. Now, I was going to leave that till the end of the video, but I figured that it would be disrespectful to not address it first, which I've done, and I will continue to address it until the issue no longer needs to be addressed. So if that offends you, if the idea of Black Lives Matter offends you, the idea of calling out the police in regards to their brutality and their overstepping of the mark offends you, then you don't have to watch the videos. If you're a subscriber and it offends you, and I don't have many subscribers, I'm on 63 at the moment. I'm ridiculously small scale when it comes to that, but by the same token, if any of this type of content offends you, then you are part of the problem and you can easily unsubscribe. You can unfollow, you can do whatever you wish. I just don't need that type of person following this channel. Now, for all of the people still here, what's been going on away from the protests and Black Lives Matter in my everyday life? Well, the DDP Yoga continued on with the Bespoke mixtape. It's still kicking my arse, but I am, internally at least, I'm feeling the benefits. It's getting easier, which is what all repetitive exercises should do over the course of you doing them. my hips were in severe pain. My right hip especially was in severe pain over last weekend till about Tuesday or Wednesday, then it started to settle down. So some of the lunges and such like were tough, but in general the exercises were flowing. Splitting it into a session A and a session B I think was the smart decision. I'm going to continue with it. It's week 4 next week. I am going to continue with it. I'm going to continue that for at least another 4 weeks. Go to at least to the end of June. We'll have a look at it at the end of June and see what's happening then. But I'm definitely feeling the benefits of it, and I'm hoping come by the end of the year I'm starting to physically show the benefits of it. Because for those who have been watching the channel for it's been about a year now since we started doing the yoga video diaries. I'm hoping there has been some kind of physical transformation, but it's not what I would like it to be. And part, or probably the majority of that, is diet. And that is on no one but myself. My diet has been, for the most part, atrocious. And that's on me. However, I have been seeking expert advice online and looking to get some kind of diet plan, nutrition, a planning forward thing. Because I think my biggest feeling, especially because I live alone, and like this week with Josh not being here as well, I don't plan meals ahead. My work lunch, yes, but generally I don't plan meals ahead, so I just grab things on a day by day basis. And the problem with that is then you're conveniencing yourself. So I'm looking at cutting out, for the most part, bread. I do love bread, and I'm not going to cut it out completely, because if I do, then I will crack and I will binge. So what I'm planning on is that bread, chips, fizzy drinks, anything like that is to be reserved for the weekends only. And with that, it gives me the motivation to, like, if I'm going to crack, say no, you'll have it on the Saturday or the Sunday, and it's my reward for not having it through the week. And that's what I'm going to try and do from next week going forward. And during the week, the meals for the day will be pre-planned. Maybe not pre-cooked, depending on what the meals are, but they'll definitely be pre-planned. There'll be a lot more chicken and fish in there, a lot more vegetables. I have, with the way the lunch works with carrots and celery, I have increased my vegetable intake quite a bit compared to what it used to be. I was very much almost a carnivore in that regard, very much meat potatoes guy. So that is something I'm looking to help supplement the exercises that I'm doing. Because there's something that Dallas has said, DDP has said repeatedly, is that no amount of exercise can outwork a bad diet. And I heard what he said and I know what he's saying, but I never really truly understood it until I sat down with my own thoughts and actually listened to what was being said. And it's true, you can't outwork a bad diet, and this is where I have been failing. So the fact that we're coming up to a full year without a break is a prize in itself. Now the diet has to match, and that's what we're going to be going on with, and that's what we're going to be doing. I still don't know what I weigh, which is frustrating. However, the UK lockdown for non-essential stores, I believe, lifts on the 15th of June, which is next weekend. So if that's the case, I might not have the batteries specifically for next week's video, but I hopefully should have them for the video after that, and then we can see where we are weight-wise. That said, weight isn't everything. The BMI, I've always had an issue with the BMI index because you could have two guys who are 6'3" who weigh 300 pounds, and one is 300 pounds and is morbidly obese, and the other is 300 pounds and he's an athlete, he's a power lifter type thing. So in that regards, the BMI would have them both categorized as the same, just based on their height and weight. So there is other things to take into account, but ideally, as we've had this target, is to be able to qualify for the UFC heavyweight division. Hypothetically, of course, I'm not an MMA fighter. I wouldn't last a round. Well, maybe against CM Punk. That's a whole other story. But that's the plan for the exercise, that's the plan for the diet going forward, and we'll see how we progress between now and the end of the year, going into the Christmas period, the holiday period. Hopefully we get back to some level of normal where things like the cinemas are open. I'm missing my cinema. The PlayStation 5 will be launching towards the end of the year, so there's that to look forward to. Though, as I have done with every console generation since I've been buying them myself, which is going back to the PlayStation 1 era, I've never bought the first wave, the first batch released, because when they're released and then being used by the public, that's when all the bugs and the kinks get found. And then the second batch of consoles being released has those bugs and kinks ironed out. So I will wait until the second batch of consoles are released, but I am excited for the console coming out. I am also excited for the Xbox fans with the next gen Xbox coming out roughly at the same time as well. It's going to be a great time to be a gamer. There was an Unreal Engine 5 demo shown, which looked fantastic as well. But I'm digressing a little bit, we'll rein it in. The yoga and the exercising is going well. It could be going better. I'm hoping the diet helps it go better. Away from the exercise, Josh wasn't here this weekend, so we didn't watch any movies. Well, we didn't watch any movies together. I've watched a couple of movies over the weekend myself with some beers, which was good. It was good fun. I watched Victor Crowley. Highly recommend it. The latest in the Hatchet series. It's a fantastic film. Tried playing Just Cause 4 again. If you've been following the channel, you'll know I've been struggling to get into it. I gave it another go today and just wasn't feeling it at all. So I've now deleted it from the hard drive and I'm downloading Call of Duty World War 2, which was free with the PlayStation Plus for the games for June, and I finally got around to buying Days Gone, so that's downloading as we speak also. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's really it as it relates to the gaming news. Not really much going on there. However, in work, things have picked up. Last week I was working in the office again. I wasn't working from home, I was physically working in the office. And social distancing measures were being maintained, but it was nice to actually be around people. I got on with the majority of my colleagues at work. It's not the same messaging and speaking on Zoom calls and such like. Actually physically being there, seeing everyone was fun. I don't know how long it's going to last in the office, because I imagine government guidelines, once the lockdowns are eased, there probably will be government guidelines and regulations stating that working from home has to be an option at all times. Plus, with the social distancing guidelines that will be in effect, we won't be able, physically, we won't be able to have everyone in the building at the same time who's normally there. So I imagine there'll be some kind of work from home program, whether it's an alternate, like I've suggested before, an alternate where you work from home for a week while half of the workforce is in the office, and then you switch it around. So now you're working in the office and they're working from home, that kind of thing. But it was fantastic to be back in the office. was fantastic to be doing some work. It was a really good week. It flew by. Even just travelling to work, I get the bus to work, and just reading the paper, doing some puzzles on the way to work, reading magazines. It was almost nostalgic for something that I haven't been doing for almost 2 months, over 2 months now. So next week I am working in the office again, so they'll be working from the office, they'll be working out, doing the exercise schedule as we have, playing a bit of Days Gone. The Arrowverse shows are coming to an end. Legends of Tomorrow finishes this week, I believe, and that just leaves Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I'm not going to watch. I'm going to wait until it's going into the finale. I'm just going to watch them all in a marathon kind of thing, because they always leave me hankering with cliffhangers in them, and I get tense and I want to see the next episode. That's why I like things like with Netflix and at least the Marvel shows. You could binge the whole thing if you wanted. You could watch as much as you wanted and then have a break when you wanted. There is positives to both of having the binge thing there, where you can just watch it all at once, or weekly like The Mandalorian was. Season 2 of that should be coming soon, because they managed to get the filming of that finished before the lockdown started. And talking of movies, The Batman, starring Robert Pattinson, filming for that will be picking up again soon as well. So it looks like things are slowly getting back to business. But for me, it'll be going to work, exercising, watching The Last Legends of Tomorrow, playing some Days Gone, hopefully enjoying it and not being disappointed like I was with Just Cause 4, continuing to work on the top 10 movie thing that I was supposed to be doing at the beginning of the year, getting started, but then everything's just went and it's got away from me. But it will be, you will get that series at some point. It is coming. I just need to be able to print off the scripts, which isn't possible at the moment. So I'm looking at ways around that, or I'm looking to just get a printer in the house, doing it that way. But rest assured that will come. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Please tune in next week to see how things are going. Look out for some unboxing videos. I currently have 9 figures in the studio room to be unboxed. There's a couple of Harleys on the shelves that I haven't unboxed that I may do. There's a Harley on the way in the post from China. There are 7 figures from Zavi on the way as well. So there's going to be a hell of a lot to unbox. With the Zavi ones, 4 of them are Eagle Moss Walking Dead figures, so they'll be unboxed together. The other 3 are Cryptozoid DC Bombshell figures, so they may be unboxed together as well. Keep an eye out for it. I still have the Wonder Woman video to put up. I'll probably do that on Monday or Tuesday, because I've had it sitting there for a while now, and part of me is kind of keeping it for that time where if I can't upload a video for whatever reason, it's there. But yeah, I'm going to put it up at some point. But thank you very much for sticking with us. Thank you very much for continuing to support the channel. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Support the Black Lives Matter movement. However you can, stay safe in the current pandemic climate as well. I appreciate everyone who watches these videos, who shares them, who subscribes to the channel, who hits the like button. I appreciate all the comments and the messages. I appreciate the messages of support. I appreciate the messages of how this has helped motivate you. Keep them coming. But for now, thank you very much. Have a great week. See you again soon. Goodbye.